Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Jason Druss. I'm a product marketing manager here on the Frame.io team at Adobe, and we are here at IBC 2023. We just released a ton of new product updates for Frame.io. I am super excited to tell you about all of them. Let's start with something that's super sexy. Let's talk about storage. All jokes aside, we have a really awesome new enterprise storage solution for Frame.io users. It's called Frame.io Storage Connect. Frame.io Storage Connect allows our customers to attach their own AWS S3 storage buckets directly to Frame.io. Customers for a long time, especially our enterprise customers, have been requesting the ability to attach their own enterprise cloud storage directly to Frame.io. Now we finally have that solution. The way that it works is with Storage Connect, when you upload assets to Frame.io, whether that's through camera to cloud, through drag and drop, through an iOS upload, through any measures really, those assets travel directly to customer-owned, customer-maintained, and customer-governed storage where the assets belong. And as we do in Frame.io, we automatically make super lightweight proxy files in multiple resolutions, and we generate metadata. Those assets live directly in Frame.io. The best thing about Storage Connect is that it all exists with 100% performance parity. There's absolutely no UX or UI changes to the app at all. You get the same exact experience over uploading, transcoding, playback, and file sharing. The only thing that changes is that the assets now live directly in customer storage where they belong. It's pretty awesome. So we're in a private beta right now, and Frame.io Storage Connect is going to be available to all Frame.io enterprise customers by the end of the year. And we're super jazzed about it. Next up, let's talk about comparing assets in Frame.io. Let's talk about review and approval. So folks that have been using Frame.io love comparing video assets side by side in Frame. But until now, you haven't been able to access your comments or your annotations while you were comparing side by side. You're kind of locked out of the conversation if you wanted to compare, right? In April, around NAB, we updated a brand new comparison viewer that supported photo and image files. We're happy to say now that we've wiped the slate clean, and that all new comparison viewer that supports access to commenting and annotations now supports comparing two video assets, two image assets, two audio assets, or two PDF assets side by side, which is awesome because we've never been able to compare PDF or audio assets side by side in Frame.io before. And now finally, when you're comparing two videos, you're going to be able to stay in the conversation, review and approve up to two assets at the same time, and it's really going to speed up your A/B comparison workflows. And when you start getting into like high draft numbers and version stacks in Frame.io, it's going to be really, really nice and nuanced to be able to have that fine control. The other cool thing about comparing in Frame.io users know that if you want to compare assets, you have a version stack, and then you compare versions on those version stacks. Well, you can still do that, but you're also not beholden to version stacks anymore. You can actually right-click on any two matching assets in any folder and compare them side by side. So if you're like, I'm not sure if I want to go with this photo or that photo, I'm not sure if I want to go with this video clip or that video clip, this logo or that logo, you can just A/B compare anything side by side now in Frame. And lastly, let's talk about camera to cloud. We have 5 new camera to cloud connections at IBC 2023 from Atomos, Axoon, and Fujifilm. Super excited about the Fujifilm one. You know what, let's start with Fujifilm. Fujifilm has the brand new GFX 100 II. This is a large format camera that shoots 102 megapixel RAW photos. It also boasts the world's second largest video sensor and can capture 10-bit 8K video or 4K ProRes. So all of those formats that I just mentioned, 102 megapixel RAW photos with this humongous sensor, all of those assets travel directly to Frame.io after each snapshot. If you're shooting 8K video in 10-bit 422 on the world's second largest video sensor, the second you press cut on every take, those assets immediately travel up to Frame.io. And no external hardware is required. This is an internal camera to cloud integration with Fujifilm. It's the third one that we have. In April, we did the XH2 and the XH2S. Now we have the Fujifilm GFX 100 II. We also have 2 new devices from Atomos, the Ninja and the Ninja Ultra. Those new Atomos devices are now camera to cloud connections. And it's really cool because Atomos users were saying to us, previously you were only able to really shoot and upload low bandwidth HD proxy files, right? And our users were telling us like, man, I'm doing broadcast work, I'm doing social media work, I'm doing work for the web. I want beefy, professional broadcast quality files from the Atomos to go straight to Frame.io through camera to cloud. We said, okay, let's do it, let's work on it, and we did, and now it's ready. So with the Ninja and Ninja Ultra, users can shoot, over H.265, really professional broadcast quality 10-bit 4K assets. And second you press cut on the Atomos, it travels directly to Frame.io when you connect it to an Atomos Connect module. And with the Atomos Ninja Ultra, we're unlocking ProRes RAW workflows. You can record ProRes RAW internally in the Atomos device, and with the new dual record functionality, those super lightweight dual record HD proxies, you can choose those ones to go directly up to Camera to Cloud if you prefer a more traditional online, offline workflow. But for most people, 10-bit 4K over H.265 is going to be what, fine for most people. So really excited about the new Atomos connections. And then last but not least, we have Axoon. This is a new Camera to Cloud partner, and with the Axoon CMO and CMO Pro, for as little as $180, you can turn any camera, any video camera, into a fully functional Camera to Cloud rig. Axoon utilizes pre-existing iOS devices for advanced monitoring, and now with that advanced monitoring, you're going to be able to record assets to your iOS device from your video camera and then upload those directly to Frame in HD. So there's a lot of news here at IBC. We have new Frame.io Storage Connect, which is an amazing enterprise storage solution that's going to allow our largest customers to democratize petabytes of pre-existing creative media to hundreds and sometimes thousands of stakeholders seamlessly with their own storage. We have new side-by-side comparison viewer that supports viewing video, audio, image, and PDF assets side-by-side with commenting and annotations. And then we have 5 new Camera to Cloud connections from Fujifilm, Atomos, and Axoon. So that's what we have here at IBC 2023. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We'll see you here on the show floor, and have a great day. Thank you.